Welcome to module 3 of our WordPress workshop. So in module 1, you set up your hosting and your domain name and connected those two. You also did your wireframing. Then in module 2, you looked at your visual brand and created a logo and your colors. Hopefully you've been able to complete those and you have your logo created and your color scheme ready to go. What we're going to be looking at today in module 3 is how to install WordPress onto your host, how to install the Divi theme, how to install the Divi builder, how to install the maintenance page, and then we're going to be adding our visual brand that we've just created to our WordPress website. So the first thing we're going to be doing is installing WordPress. So what is WordPress? As you can see and follow along in your workbook, WordPress is a software tool for building websites and blogs. The software is an open source project, which means hundreds of volunteers contribute to building and improving the software, and best of all, anyone can download it and use it for free. It is one of the easiest and most powerful content management systems, abbreviated to CMS, to use, and more than 70 million websites have been built using it. So the first thing we're going to do is installing WordPress onto our host. So we need to log into our Bluehost account. So let's go to bluehost.com. Now bluehost.com is where we purchased our hosting. So this is the hosting company that looks after the servers that is storing all of our website files. So let's now log into our Bluehost. So when you log into Bluehost, this is the dashboard that you land on. So on the left hand side you can see the home, my sites, marketplace, email, domains, and advanced. Now when you sign up to Bluehost, it will automatically create a WordPress install on your new domain. And since we have pointed your domain to this server, so your domain name to this server, it should all be connected, and your domain name should now be pointing to this server. So when someone types in your domain name into the URL bar at the top, or the browser bar at the top, it will land on your website and they'll be able to see what you're creating. At the moment, Bluehost will have a coming soon page or WordPress website soon to be built here page when you type in your URL. So to create your site, all we need to do is go to My Sites on the left hand side. Now here you'll find all your sites, so you'll just have the one site. When you hover over it, it may say Manage Site and log into WordPress. If it doesn't have this already, you can create a site here. So let's log into WordPress. So this is going to take us through to our WordPress dashboard, which is where we start to create our pages. So here it's going to get us to set up some information just so it can help us out. So Bluehost, as you can see, has integrated into WordPress. This is one of the great things about hosting on Bluehost. They make this whole process very simple. So what kind of site are we going to set up? Well, it's going to be a business site, isn't it? Or you might be setting up a personal blog, so you can select personal if you want. Are you going to be updating your site with news or blog posts? Now, I always click yes for this because we will eventually be adding blogs or news posts to our website in the future. This is a great way to help increase our rank with Google by adding blog posts. Now, we're going to be setting up a static website. It won't be a blog website. So a blog website is basically when someone lands on the front page, all they see are blog posts. So the latest blog post that you've created. But we're wanting to create a full website with a homepage, about page, contact page. So we're going to select the static website. So select the static website one. Now, this is saying build a starter contact page. So we're actually going to be creating our own contact pages later using the Divi theme. So just select no, thank you. Now this is asking us to connect to Jetpack Profile, which is a plugin that's used by WordPress.com to track and grow traffic. So we're going to do this, which will help you in the future potentially to look at your traffic and things like that. So what we're going to do is just connect to WordPress.com. So the WordPress that we're using is actually .org. It's a little bit confusing, but WordPress.com is a managed hosting platform where your WordPress sites are managed by WordPress.com. So you pay money for them to manage your website, where we're doing that ourselves. So WordPress.org, which is the platform that we are running our WordPress site through, is we are managing it ourselves. So we just want to approve that. They might ask you to create an account. So if they ask you to create an account, just add your email and another password. And then once that is all verified, they will send us back to our site, or it will say return to the site. So now they're asking for an address and a city and a state. I don't like to add my address, so I'm going to skip that now. Oh, sorry, I'm not going to add it now, so I'm going to just say not now. And then it's asking for us to install WooCommerce. Now we are wanting to install WooCommerce later on, so we're going to be doing that a bit further on, and I'll be taking you through those steps in module 5 or 6. So let's select not now. So here it's asking us to go in and customize our site, which we're not going to be doing at the moment. We're just wanting to install the WordPress, which is already done. So congratulations, you've now installed WordPress.